Now to the State House as lawmakers are taking a closer look at how your taxpayer dollars are being used to recruit teachers to rural areas in the state. A committee today hearing some new findings on a program that gives districts money for recruitment and retention. And some are asking questions about how effective it can be. Here's Josie Frost.
Over the last 6 years, the state has put more than $40 million in a program known as the Rural Recruitment Initiative. It helps districts recruit and retain teachers in areas where the vacancies might be hard to fill. But a new report is shedding light on that initiative and showing that some of the ways that money is being spent might not be getting the desired results. Rural districts like Orangeburg and Clarendon County use the Rural Recruitment Initiative to help fill teacher vacancies. In Orangeburg County, the school district has around 30 vacancies headed into next school year. Clarendon County also says it has vacancies to fill. The school district uses funding from the Rural Recruitment Initiative for mentoring and supplies for first-year teachers and for recruiting international teachers, saying, quote, "These partnerships have broadened our talent pipeline in meaningful ways, particularly in hard-to-fill content areas." Experts say rural districts struggle to fill those spots.
The problem is in the rural areas, they can get another job in another district paying more, and they're going to leave and go to the other district.
But a new report from the Education Oversight Committee is raising questions about how effective that fund is. It found that in the 2024-2025 school year, $7 million was put into the fund. But the biggest chunk, nearly $1.3 million, was spent on recruitment expenses. That could be covering hotels or traveling costs to go to job fairs or buying branded swag items with the school logo on it to pass out. And committee members say that there is still no clear way to track whether that kind of spending is actually helping recruit or retain any teachers.
We spending like this, and we don't know how many teachers that came in based on our efforts. And if it was 2, then we have issues. If it was 40, then we need to add more.
The study also looked at other ways that money was spent. For example, some districts use the money to pay for people with a 4-year degree to get an alternative certification. But the study found a slightly negative return on investment on that, meaning the amount spent was not recruiting or retaining enough teachers to justify the expense.
So this was a way to give those teachers more money to stay in those rural areas. But it hasn't worked as well.
Overall, the report recommended that lawmakers narrow down the ways that a district can use that funding and require those districts to submit detailed plans before they spend it. Reporting at the State House, Josie Frost, News 19, WLTX.
All right, Josie, thank you. That program serves over 46 districts. To qualify, they have to have high turnover rates.